Everyone is above the law. Except prosecutors.
Get your hands up!
Okay, and lots of other people, but definitely prosecutors. For the last 6 months, we've witnessed a case study in prosecutorial misconduct, with the prosecutors bringing charges that they know are false, overcharging cases to the extreme, and refusing to bring charges against bad actors among the police. In fact, in our recent poll about Assistant DA Suzanne Boykin's actions in the Freeman case, 91% of respondents said that Suzanne Boykin is evil. With stats like those, you might expect that when the jury lets Elder Freeman go free, he'll be able to sue Suzanne Boykin for bringing false charges against him. But think again, it turns out that our prosecutors can't be sued for intentionally bringing a false charge. That's because in 1976, the United States Supreme Court ruled in a case called Imbler v. Packman that prosecutors enjoy absolute immunity. In that case, Imbler accused a prosecutor, Packman, of withholding evidence and intentionally bringing false testimony to have him wrongly convicted of murder. The court ruled that the prosecutors can't be charged for any of the actions they take as prosecutors, inventing from thin air the absolute immunity doctrine. Their reasoning was that it has been thought in the end better to leave unredressed the wrongs done by dishonest officers than to subject those who try to do their duty to the constant dread of retaliation. Which is lawyer speak for, prosecutors would never make any accusations if they could get sued for losing. So in that way, prosecutors are above the law. If you mess up on the job, you could be sued, but the DA can't. And the same goes for judges. Police benefit from a similar protection called qualified immunity. The Supreme Court of the United States continues to maintain that the doctrine of qualified immunity shields officers from civil liability so long as their conduct does not violate clearly established statutory or constitutional rights of which a reasonable person would have known. So police don't just have to mess up and break the law to be sued. They have to seriously mess up in a way that pretty much anyone can recognize. And obviously that's what happened in the Home Depot case. And we can't even vote these people out. The police chief is appointed, and he hires the local police. And the ADA is an employee of the DA's office. In what is supposed to be a free country run by elected officials, these deep state unelected bureaucrats survive from administration to administration without ever answering to the people. Let's be honest here. If anyone else in North Georgia tried to do what our local government is doing, he'd be facing serious prison time. But police and prosecutors aren't likely to face criminal charges even if they do commit serious crimes because, duh, their own office would have to choose to prosecute them. And as we've all seen, local government protects even their worst. But as local prosecutors and police are running amok, there's still a narrow path to accountability. For those of you who said the prosecutor should be charged as an accomplice and fired, it's still possible. 18 U.S.C. 242 says, whoever, under color of any law, willfully subjects any person to the deprivation of any rights shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both, or if such acts include kidnapping or an attempt to kidnap or an attempt to kill, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term of years or for life or both or may be sentenced to death.
We've done no wrong and you know it. This is a kidnapping.
But this law can't be enforced locally. To get the benefit of 18 U.S.C. 242, the feds have to get involved. So in the Freeman Home Depot case, the United States government has an opportunity to prove themselves to the people. Will they step in and defend our constitutional rights by holding corrupt police and prosecutors to account? Or will they sit back and do nothing, proving that the government workers are well above the law while we the people are beneath it? I guess that only time will tell.
Your officer attempted to kidnap me. He had no reason to initiate a stop. Sure. You're helping him. Sure.
I know that some of you have already called the DOJ, but if you haven't already, now's the time. You can contact the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division at their website by... Okay, well apparently defending the rights of the people is not considered to be an essential government task because the website is currently shut down as a result of the government shutdown. Did I not tell you people that the system is down? Well, anyway, whenever the government reopens, you can go to this webpage and tell the Department of Justice that you want the police and prosecutors of Stevens County to face charges under 18 U.S.C. 242 for depriving Justin Freeman of his rights in the Toccoa Home Depot case. For now, what do you think? Should police and prosecutors be above the law? Tell me your opinion in the comments. I'm Mr. Pipsqueak signing off, and remember, you should never talk to police without your parents and a lawyer. present.